Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's press conference. My name is Li Zhiming. I'm from the mission of China. I'm the counselor and the spokesperson of the mission. As you already know that China assumes the Security Council presidency for this month. Today, we are very delighted to invite His Excellency Ambassador Fu Cong, permanent representative of China and the president of the Security Council for February, to share with you the program of the mission. After that, His Excellency will answer some questions. The political coordinator of the mission, Minister Councillor Sun Zhiqiang, is also with us. Now, Your Excellency, you have the floor, please.
Thank you. Dear friends from the press, good afternoon, and thank you for being here. And let me also extend a happy Lunar New Year to all of you. It is an honor for China and for me personally to assume the Security Council presidency for the month of February. We see this as an important responsibility. We will discharge our duties in a constructive and professional manner to promote solidarity among Council members and ensure that the Council fulfills its mandate. This morning, Council members held an internal consultation and adopted the program of work for this month, which I'm glad to share with you now. First, China will hold a signature event on multilateralism and global governance. It will be a Security Council high-level open debate on February the 18th, under the theme of practicing multilateralism, reforming and improving global governance. The Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi will come to New York to preside over this meeting. We are also inviting foreign ministers or senior officials.
He said the U.S. should win the competition between the U.S. and China on the AI developing. And we see that the U.S. Navy and also Texas has announced to ban DeepSeek. What's your response on that? And also last year, the UNGA has approved this resolution to enhance the global cooperation on AI. How would the U.S. and China cooperate while competing on the AI development?
Thank you for the question. Indeed, the DeepSeek has caused global sensation and also some commotion or even panic in certain quarters. And so I'm not a technical person, so I will not go into the technical details, but I'm sure, and I encourage all of you to use it. It will come in handy when you write your news reports, I'm sure. And but as I said, I will not go into the technical details, but I think the takeaway from this for me, in particular, is that the technological containment and technological restriction do not work. I think that is a lesson that the whole world should learn, in particular the US should learn. And I have said this before, and I'm going to say this again. Never ever underestimate the ingenuity of the Chinese scientists and engineers. And also I want to say that some of the knee-jerk reactions from some quarters is totally unwarranted. What we need is not more bans or more close-ups or more closures. Look at the Huawei, look at TikTok, now the DeepSeek. How many more do you want to ban? For us, the right approach is to open up and is to have cooperation, both on the technological level and actually for the political level as well. And you mentioned the resolutions. Indeed, China and the US being the two most advanced countries in terms of the AI, we have so much to cooperate. And as we always say, that AI has profound ramifications in all assets of human life. So actually, in my view, we cannot afford not to cooperate. And we need to cooperate in order to make the benefits of AI available to all countries, in particular in the global south. And actually, talking about the resolution, that is the reason why China put forward that resolution. That is to strengthen the international cooperation in terms of the capacity building, in particular for the global south. And actually, in addition to that, we all know that AI has both the benefits and also the potential risks. And there need to be real guardrails. And in order to have the proper guardrails in place as the AI develops, we need cooperation, in particular between China and the United States. If we have fragmentation, it can only enhance the risk and reduce the benefits. And I don't think that is in the interest of anyone, including the United States, and in particular, not in the interest of the whole world. So as I said, some of the knee-jerk reactions need to stop, and they are not warranted. Thank you. Totally false. It's groundless. And let me emphasize that China has not participated in the management and operation of Panama Canal and has never interfered in canal affairs. China respects Panama's sovereignty of the canal and recognizes the canal as permanent neutral international gateway. So I want to put that on record. And with respect to the statement by the President of Panama regarding the Belt and Road Initiative, let me say that if I heard him correctly, that he is actually trying to not to continue with the memorandum, the understanding of a memorandum of understanding. I think that is a regrettable decision, because in the Belt and Road Initiative, first and foremost, is an economic initiative. The purpose is to build up a platform for countries, especially the global south, to have economic cooperation with each other. So it has nothing to do with any political agenda. So and the economic cooperation is mutually beneficial. So we do hope that country would see this in a proper light, and the smear campaign that is launched by the U.S. and some of the other Western countries on the Belt and Road Initiative is totally groundless. And so we'll continue with our efforts in the hope that the global south can work better, and China can provide assistance to the development of all these developing countries. And coming back to the world, to the West Bank.
How what do you think of the withdrawing of multilateralism of the United States, and how are you going to communicate with the incoming new Ambassador Stefano on these issues? Thank you.
Well, as I said in my opening remarks, I think now we are faced with all these global challenges, and no country can stay aloof or can stay unaffected. That includes the United States, even though it is as strong as a country like the United States. So, of course, we do believe that multilateralism is the way forward. And well, as to the foreign policy of the United States, it's up to the Trump administration to decide what policy they pursue. But as I said, as far as China is concerned, we stand ready to cooperate with any country, including the United States. And as I said, China and the U.S. have so much common interest when it comes to the tackling the global issues. So we do hope that we will have a good relations. And again, I want to emphasize, despite of our political differences between our two countries, I think as diplomats, we need to be professional. I emphasize the word professional. And because there are issues that the diplomats, our mission is to build bridges. And I do hope that I can work with the new PR of the US in building bridges for our two countries, despite the political differences, or despite whatever political differences we may have. Our mission should be to minimize, not to expand, or not to create more differences. Our mission here is to build bridges between our two countries, and then if there is a possibility, our two countries can work together to improve the life of the people of the whole world and to improve the situation. As I said, the world is entering a very turbulent period. So as two biggest countries, we don't need to fight each other. We need to work together and to fight against the common enemies of the world, like terrorism, like the climate change, like those cross-country crime, transnational crimes. There are so many things that need the cooperation of the two countries, and so targeting China is not the right way forward. Thank you.
Many thanks for your excellency for your thorough introduction and replies. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks you once again for being here today and for your continued interest in the work of the Security Council. This concludes today's briefing. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
傅大师好，
对，
这两个礼拜休假，我过来替他俩。
好哦，去了这要休假。
哎呦，没办法。
休到下个礼拜。
对，很快。